Today on American Female Serial Killers, we have Lavinia Fisher. And as you know by now, these take me a very long time, so if you could like, comment, share, copy link, anything to help me get views, I do appreciate you to the fullest extent of the law. And if you have a problem with me saying that little disclaimer at the beginning, you are free to unfollow or scroll away. Okay, Lavinia Fisher was born sometime in 1793 and she lived until February 18th, 1820. She is reported by some legends to have been the first female serial killer in the United States of America. Her origins and where she was born are unknown, but she resided in the United States for most of her life. She was married to John Fisher, and the two of them were convicted of highway robbery, a capital offense at the time, not murder. Historians have begun to question the veracity of the traditional legend, and some assert that Lavinia Fisher actually never killed anyone. She was, however, an active member of a large gang of highwaymen who operated out of two houses in the backcountry near Charleston, South Carolina. The houses were called the 5 Mile House and the 6 Mile House, and it is not clear whether the 6 Mile House was a hotel, but it served as a hideout for a number of outlaws. Fisher and her husband owned the 6 Mile House, known formally as the 6 Mile Wayfarer House, which they managed in the early 19th century. The hotel was located 6 miles north of Charleston, hence the name, and during the couple's time, their reports were made to the local sheriff about guests disappearing. Due to lack of evidence and the popularity of the couple with many locals, these complaints came to nothing. However, legend has it that Lavinia Fisher would invite lone travelers into the 6 Mile House to dinner and ask them questions about their occupations, trying to determine if they had money. She would then send them up to their rooms with a cup of poisoned tea, and once the men drank their tea and went to bed, the husband would go in the room and kill them. Another version of the legend was that the tea would only put the men to sleep for a few hours, and then when they were almost asleep, Lavinia would pull a lever and the bed would collapse and drop the victim into a pit. Some people say that there were spikes waiting at the bottom of the pit. One traveler who did not drink tea said that Lavinia did interrogate him and then sent him up to his room. One traveler tells of escaping such a situation. John and Lavinia were both executed by hanging for their highway robbery crimes.